boom, I'm just gonna put a whole CD on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be moving around, so I'm like checking my phone, like, oh, what song is this?
Right. Yeah.
But probably my favorite song as of current is probably Heart Shaped Box.
That's what's up.
That's what I'd be like vibing out to. And it's funny because being an African American male with dreads, and then like some Caucasian people pull up on you and you like jamming the fuck out. And they look over like, I don't know what he's going through. It'd be funny though.
Yeah, especially if the window's up, so all they can hear is the bass.
Yeah, that don't sound right.
Right, let me keep
that's a guitar.
Right.
It's okay. I used to listen to rock music. I still do.
Yeah, I listen to all type of music. It's
Me
just
too.
whatever I feel like.
That's the thing. Like, but see, that's the thing that I feel like keeps me going, because I don't have to just pull from like urban genres.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can watch. Well, actually, I went through like a whole grunge phase where I was like super into that stuff. So that was what the stuff I was making resonated with. Mm-hmm. Whereas now with what I'm about to release with the whole Let Me Guide You ideology, it's now in a place where it's like, I know I'll be on some bullshit sometimes, but I mean well. Mm-hmm. So it's like I could very well possibly be guiding you into some bullshit, but I mean well.
Right.
Like, I don't mean no harm by it.
Yeah.
It's just where I'm at in life right now. So it's like, like, do you want to stick around for it or no? I respect you either way, but I can't guarantee I'm gonna be perfect.
Right.
I went through a heavy metal phase.
Like what though?
Like Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses.
Ooh, have you seen that they are about to do a Motley Crue? Well, I don't know if it's necessarily a Motley Crue movie. I think it may be, but more aimed towards Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
Like what's his name? Machine Gun Kelly is actually like in the midst of.
Like
he's gonna be playing.
He's playing.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
I used to be obsessed with. I have their records.
Well,
oh, do you?
Yes, I used to be obsessed with them. Guns N' Roses, like.
Well, Machine Gun Kelly will be your next Tommy Lee.
Because when I saw the Runaways with the movie, that just got me.
I'm curious to see like how deep it goes. Like, does it go all the way up to the Pam Anderson sex tape?
I wish it was all of them, because I want.
She got to though. Really, you really got to.
Yeah.
I want them to go through like. I want it to be like their book, because they came out with a book.
Oh, I ain't got that.
Oh, I read.
I just started.
I didn't know they had a book.
Yeah, I wouldn't have read it though. I just started reading. When I read, it's got to be like some real inspirational shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Not about Motley Crue.
Oh no, it's not. It's not inspirational. It's very like. It's
I could, but that's the thing. Like that's what ties me to like the grunge rock culture. It's like so raw,
and it's
like anything goes.
Yeah.
Like in rap music, like this is the thing. In rap music, it's like anything goes in what you say, but not what you do.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas be flexing.
Yeah, they be like, I just 10 bodies on this
on
this
yeah.
You ain't did nothing like
you know what I'm saying? Like in rap, you can say a lot of shit, but not mean it.
Yeah.
Like in rock, they'll really be like, we have an orgy 10 times a week. And like you look back in the books and it's like, oh my God, they really was doing that shit. Like I don't know, it's just a real raw and rugged era. I fuck with that.
Yeah, because
they're honest about it.
Yeah, because rap, it's like you could say that you do all this, but how do we know? You know, so.
But then you basically already know that they did it. Well, we're about to go to break.
I think I'm back.
And we'll be right back. Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
He's back. We're about to go to break.
Okay.
She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright. And I can go hours, ain't believe me, had to show one. Alright. takes one to know one. Alright, let me see you driving through a deck. I'm about to pin you to the carpet like it's you going fast. I'm about to make you get up off it. Couple bald head hoes, lot of long weed. Got a tall red hoe, swear she want me. Shorty needs some transportation, but she can't afford it. How about you ride this dick to work, but just watch where you going. Take my time gripping on this line. Started this at 99, it's a routine. She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright. And I can go for hours, ain't believe he had to show one. Alright. See, I prefer the floor and not the bed. Even for me, I can get it wet. She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright. Nobody else can battle way the gates do. You pull your hair, smack your ass, knock your brake shoes loose. Other lames take you out shopping, dinner and a movie. Suck your titty in the mirror with a finger in your boot. Top drop in the barn, blowing smoke up in the heaven. Right hand on your inner thigh, gently I'm caressing. Said make it pussy moist every time the engine revving. Getting dressed inside designer stores, you know how we be stepping. I don't get time. She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright. And I can go for hours, ain't believe he had to show one. Alright. See, I prefer the floor and not the bed. Even for me, I can get it wet. She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright. Before it's over, don't say I didn't warn you. I can't even lie, girl, you're the truth. Bedroom on the sofa, your legs around my shoulder, my attention giving all of it to you. We all before it's over, don't say I didn't warn you. I can't even lie, girl, you're the truth. Bedroom on the sofa, your legs around my shoulder, my attention giving all of it to you. She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright. And I can go for hours, ain't believe he had to show one. Alright. See, I prefer the floor and bed. Even for me, I can get it wet. She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright. Let me see you work out. Let me see you work out. I love it when you work out. Let me see you work out. Let me see you work out. I love it when you work out. Oh, let me see you work out. Let me see you work out. I love it when you work out. Oh, let me see you work out. Let me see you work out.
I think I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra, popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion. I blame it on a model bra with a Hollywood smile. Ow, stripper booty in a rack like wow. Brain like Berkeley, better at Coachella. I went to see Jigga, she went to see Z-Trip. Perfect. I took a seat on the ice cold lawn. She handed me an ice blue bong, whatever. She said she wanna be a dentist really bad. She's in school paying for tuition, doing porn in the valley. At least she's working, but girl, I can't feel my face. What are we smoking anyway? She said don't let the high go to waste. Can you taste little taste? Novocaine, baby, baby. Novocaine, baby. I want you. Fuck me good, fuck me long, fuck me numb. Love me now when I'm gone, love me none. Love me none, love me none. Numb. Sink full of dishes, pacing in the kitchen, cocaine for breakfast. Yikes, bed full of women, flip on a tripod, little red light on, shooting, I'm feeling like Stanley Kubrick. This is some visionary shit. Been trying to film pleasure with my eyes wide shut, but it keeps on moving. I blame it on the model bra with the Hollywood smile. Stripper booty with the rack like wow. I'll never forget ya. You put me on a feeling I never had. And ever since I've been trying to get it back. You pick it up and put it back. Now I'm something like the chemist on campus, but there's no drug around. I like what I found in you. I still can't feel my face. What am I smoking anyway? She said don't let the high go to waste. But can you taste it? Little taste, Novocaine, baby. Novocaine, baby. I want you. Fuck me good, fuck me long, fuck me now. Love me now when I'm gone, love me now. Love me now, love me now. No. Novocaine. Numb the pain. Novocaine. Oh, for the pain. Ooh, Novocaine. Pretty girls involved with me, making pretty love to me, pretty. All the pretty girls involved with me, making pretty love to me, pretty. Oh, I can't feel a thing. I can't feel a thing. Can't feel a thing. Can't feel it. I can't feel it. Novocaine. I can't feel it. Novocaine for the pain. I can't feel it. Novocaine.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're back.
We back. What it do?
Okay, so over the break, we definitely were talking about "This Is America" by Childish Gambino.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Which
that was
I love.
a bomb video. Like
I
he
didn't
did
even see the video, and I thought it was fun. And after I saw, I was like, "Oh, this is
So
even bigger."
how'd you just go?
I listened to the song.
Oh, so you just I'm
Yeah.
assuming the video was gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's Childish Gambino. I love Childish.
Really?
Period.
He's alright.
I do like Childish. He's all right.
Yeah. I like it.
Sometimes he'd be a little far out. Which one?
3005.
Woo! That motherfucker's a banger, though.
Yeah.
That motherfucker
Yeah.
banger.
I don't really listen to him. Like I mainly know him from off TV. I don't really because I watch
Right.
Atlanta. I watch
Oh, I
that.
love
Ooh,
Atlanta.
how could you not?
Yeah, I love
Hey,
Atlanta.
this is the thing with Atlanta, though. Season 1 was like comedy driven.
Yeah.
Season 2 was like, it's because, bruh, season 1, he was like, I know what's gonna make these motherfuckers renew my contract.
Yeah.
Let me give it to him.
But I lost it when because they came out in 2016, then they didn't come out at all 2017, and then came back.
Maybe,
So I was just like, what the fuck? But,
possibly. Now that did happen.
yeah, so I was just like, why it took y'all that long to make another season? But I like it. It's all right. I think the first season was way funnier than.
See, this is the thing. Season 1 was comical.
Yeah.
Season 2 was like really giving you a peek into America.
Yeah.
And like the ups, the downs.
Yeah.
Cause have you watched the whole season?
Yeah. The
Season
whole
2?
season, yeah. Like I seen like the Drake episode.
But have you watched the Fubu episode?
Yeah. Where he
Fam.
who's looking.
That shit was so deep.
Yeah.
It fucked me because it took me by
Yeah.
school. Because it's like really, you really was getting picked on if you had some
for real,
bullshit, if you had some fake shit.
Like,
Niggas was at your
exactly.
head,
No,
like
for
for
real.
real. And
Like-
then at the end of the episode, it's like, oh yeah, your nigga killed himself. And it's but
Yeah.
that brought it. I feel like that brought it more into like today's youth
Yeah.
because with the bullying and like I feel like suicide right now is a big thing with
No,
bullying.
definitely. Because some people don't have an outlet, so it's just like they only think
That-
and then
yeah.
shit in their head, then it gets worse from there.
That's real. And but like season 2 was like super kind of deep. It fucked
Yeah,
me
it
up.
was. Yeah,
'Cause
like,
it-
you watched last episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was like,
The
Yeah.
finale, it was good, but it was kind of bad, if it makes sense.
what do you mean? Like,
It was like, okay, I guess when you compare it to season 1, and then it was like funny, had a lot of
Yeah,
stuff going
yeah.
on, and then you get to season 2, and it's more politically driven
yeah,
to where you're expecting this big finale,
yeah, and then it's,
but then if you really think about it, it was like, bro, this nigga snuck the gun in another nigga's back. That was actually really like very dramatic,
yeah,
but also like some a nigga might do when you put in the position.
yeah.
So I mean, it was cool, but it was. And if you haven't watched it yet, and I apologize because I just told you niggas a lot
I'm
about
weak.
a lot of
I haven't
episodes.
You
Oh, my
watch
bad.
I
Insecure?
haven't finished.
It's so good though.
Insecure?
Yeah, with Issa. Yeah, that shit right there, that's motherfucking comedy. Like,
That
I
shit
love
is a good
shit,
show.
Do you like Insecure?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch TV, but I can get into things.
Yeah.
I like the part where she's in the bathroom and she's pumping herself up to go.
No,
to
that's
go knock on
comedy.
this dude's door. And then
Oh yeah,
fuck
she
him.
be like rapping it.
Ah,
Like,
she's
she's
comedy.
Yeah.
She said, "You look fire, just like this pussy."
Oh yeah, come get yeah. She's comedy as
She be
fuck.
off that though.
But I hate when they be like, okay, well, we back 10 years later. Like, stop taking forever to come back. Like, I feel like y'all should do 6 months. Go away for 6 months, then come back. Don't wait a year. Cause I'm just like, now I gotta
It's-
watch season
See,
over.
but this the thing though. This is
What?
why that kind of stuff happens. A lot of those people, like for example, I can't think of bruh's name, but like in Atlanta, damn, what's his name in Atlanta?
Which one?
Al's nigga.
The skinny one?
Yeah,
Okay, I know
the weird nigga.
Yeah,
that always be doing shit.
Yeah.
You gotta think like in between seasons, he's actually filming movies and
Yeah, I
shit.
seen it. I forgot
You know what
what
I'm
the
saying?
movie's
Like
called,
he was
but-
in what? Get Out. He's in that other movie.
It's like a call center.
Sorry, I bothered or something.
Yeah, that
Sorry
one,
to
yeah.
bother. Like so, it gives them time to go get their money.
Mhm.
So you gotta. I mean, we want it. It's like nigga, y'all done with season 2.
No, for real.
Get
yeah.
on season 3.
Because they be renewed for it. It's just like, what the fuck y'all doing? But now that makes
But
sense.
yeah,
Like, I
even
wanna
with
watch
like
it too.
y'all watch Game of Thrones.
I try to watch it. Like, it's one girl, she's from Detroit. She was like, I watch. I'm like, if a bitch from
nigga.
Detroit can watch it, I can watch it.
But I
just-
that shit's
They
so
say it's
fire.
like, you know,
I
a
fuck
lot
with
of sex and all that going on, but I
It
just
is that too. Yeah. But
What's
it's just a fire. And man, low key, big picture. It's about taking over and running shit.
okay. Because I try to watch it, but I'm just like, I don't know.
If you, yeah, I could see why a person wouldn't like it. But if you sat down and like really just watched it and kept going, fire.
like, because it reminded me of school, so I'm like,
Yeah, that shit
fuck off.
fire. That shit's fire.
Okay, do you guys like The Office?
You know what? And
Nope.
that's weird because when I watch it, it's not boring. But let me see a clip on Facebook. That shit's funny as fuck. So I'm just like, I want to watch it, but whenever I watch it, it's not funny.
I don't know. I think people tell me I have a different sense of humor anyways.
Probably. It's more white.
I laugh at shit that you're not supposed to.
Like
Oh,
my
that's
sister,
me,
she likes it,
definitely.
but-
If you be like, that's fucked up.
No,
Nakaya, you're
I
fucked up.
I've never given the office I've never given the office a chance. So
Yeah.
I could possibly like it.
You'll like it.
Ain't on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So I'll
watched
probably
the whole
keep it,
thing
yeah.
like 3 times.
Hey, if you got a
You watched the whole
Netflix, DM me your info
I'm weak.
so I can get back on.
No, for real. Because they didn't win it up. Like, I have it for on 4 screens. It's like $14 now. I'm like,
For real.
yeah, I was 11. like,
I
fuck
don't even have it. So if anybody has a spare password
I'm weak.
and user login, holla at me.
I think I've went to people's houses and logged in, so I need to go back to their house and log out.
No, well, yeah, because you can see what they be watching. It's like, because I
People made personal accounts.
like I had
Made
Oh,
personal
that-
petty for
profile.
that.
Yeah.
That's I never thought to do that, but that's
Yeah.
fire too.
it is so like you don't have to disrupt their stuff. You get your own stuff.
Yeah, like
Because like I had one my sister was using it, and every time I get on there, it'd be like a new movie, a new show. I'm like, I ain't watch this. Come to find out, it was some she was on one little MTV shows. Her name was Kim Johansson, but she gave her my information. She was like, yeah, this one girl was using. I'm like, why? Like,
damn, that's
you
petty.
didn't charge yourself? Like, what the fuck? Like, don't get my shit out. Like, no.
How many $4 every month?
You feel
No,
me?
5. Like, because it's already 15, and I'm not the only one that's paying on it. So it's just like, come on. So
Right. Damn. I slipped up.
what?
Might trade somebody some shit.
No, for
That's
real.
what you gotta do. You got Hulu?
Oh, well,
Me?
no.
No.
Or just well, Hulu's 8, but try to do the free. Ain't like when you first sign up, it's like 30 days free. Just
30 days
keep.
free,
just
just
keep
I'm
making-
probably have a million fucking email addresses.
Do that, 'cause- I mean, that's what's up. Because Hulu, like, you'll get 7 days free. I'm like, nigga, I need 30. Like,
Like, nigga, I
Netflix.
probably can't even watch TV in these 7 days.
Like, what? I'm busy. Like, no.
I'm still watching Blackish.
That's a great.
Blackish is
What about Grownish?
I like.
I
like.
I haven't
Grownish.
caught up, but that's a great show.
Did you finish?
I won't go to Grownish until I finish Blackish. That's how I am.
No, you can
Ooh.
really. No, you can really watch it because I
Yeah,
haven't
somebody
watched
told me
Grownish
they
like
don't
that.
really.
They don't.
They don't.
Yeah.
Nah,
intertwine
not for
with
real.
each
No,
other.
it's not. Yeah. So you
Grownish
can-
Grownish is super
it's
deep
what's
too,
up,
though.
yeah, and they
low
funny.
key.
Yeah.
It's like really like real world problems.
Yeah. Because they had like a race issue with the college and all that. But
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Nah, it's a fire show.
I saw the episode because one of my roommates showed me about like the whole race thing with black dudes not going for black girls in college. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that was the episode. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn,
in
that
my
was the
school,
thing.
that's a problem.
What you mean?
Black dudes go for the white girls in our school.
Uh,
I can understand why though. I don't see nothing wrong.
Why you
with
say
it.
why? I mean, why you think that? You see why?
This is my thing. At my school, I'm not throwing it. Not all black girls are like that, but the ones that I've met can be pretty like when a dude walks up to them, they like, nah, get away. Like they're rude sometimes.
Very aggressive.
Whereas the white
yeah.
girls, they're just like, oh hi, like
oh
They're
man, I
down
can
to
say
speak.
I don't know, man. I don't have a reason for it. I don't know. It
I
happened.
think you like who you like. Just
I
like-
think it's the thing. You're right. You know what's crazy though is I feel like, and this may come off wrong, and I don't mean it wrong, but if it does, then I will. I really feel like growing up in black households, you're not taught to be racist. Like you're not taught to not like white people.
Yeah.
So it's like cool.
Yeah.
Whereas not a lot of times that was gonna be a bad thing. But sometimes in like white households, they're taught like black people are bad. And well, not even just white, really. Like a lot of races outside of black teach their like younger ones like, yo, in our race on. Whereas I feel like a lot of black people are taught like, hey, like
we don't
take
see
care of us,
Yeah.
but you don't see color. And then one day you pop up at the house with a white girl and your people's is like,
What the fuck?
what is
the
this?
fuck? Yeah. It's like
Guess who is it all over
Yeah.
again? With Bernie Mac.
That's hilarious. I remember one time, not no bullshit. Like when I was in high school, I had a white girlfriend, and like our people, I don't think our people's really approved of the shit. So I used to have her drop me off like up the street.
so your parents will see you.
Yeah, but then one day I was like, man, this shit's stupid. I'm not finna keep walking down the
Yeah.
block like, fuck
Right,
it.
yeah.
I'm like, look, I got a white girlfriend.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And
It's just
then-
like, and I don't think it's a bad thing to do
Yeah.
a racial date. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, I love to see, a black couple. I love to see that. But I mean, if I see like a black girl with a white man or black man with a white girl, it's like, all right.
you know what's crazy though, and I don't understand.
Word.
I feel like being a guy that's dated white, you get some shit for it, of course, but it's like whatever.
Mhm.
But for some reason, a black girl dating a white guy
It's so
gets
much.
gets
It's
worse.
like the worst thing in the world.
Hey, that gets like, what the
Heat.
fuck
It
is
is-
going on?
Yeah, it is a little weird. It's like,
See, but I see. I guess where I've dated white women, so it's like whatever, and I don't feel a way about it.
Mhm.
But like hearing people talk and hearing the chatter, it's like wow, like that's very unapproved.
Well, I've seen a girl that like when she saw a black dude with a white girl on campus, she was like, "Why is he with her?" Like that, I can't stand that. That makes me mad. And I'm like, I was like, you remember the time period back in the day where white people would see white and black people together and they'd be like, "Why are they together?" I hate that. I say you sound just like them.
yeah,
You know what's
It's a little
crazy though?
bitterness.
Not even that. This is not. I mean, this could be biased or whatever, but this is a that I have. So your friend that was like, what, why is that a thing? on the Champagne Poppy episode when they go to his crib.
Yeah.
And bro got a white chick, and her peoples is like, no, this is not right.
Yeah.
Like, this is not cool.
Yeah.
He should be with a sister. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Blah, blah.
And she had an attitude.
But peep game though, it's a lot of times where it's like a good guy might pull up on her, and he might not have at the time. You know what I'm saying? But he might genuinely feel her and shoot his shot, and she's like, this nigga broke. No. And you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that don't fade. Yeah. It's like a gang forgot.
Right, yeah.
And then he might go holler at a white girl who people might got something.
And she don't care.
She doesn't care that you have nothing. Like, I like you for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that shit kind of can sit on a person to where it's like even the line, like this might have happened in middle school. Yeah, like but now we in college and you might have pulled up on a chick at a party and she's like, nah, I'm cool on you. And he was like a college student. Yeah. And then you see her over with like the D-boys and they like popping bottles and she's having a great time. And it's like, you know what? Fuck her.
Right.
You know what? I don't even got to deal with it. Fuck her. And like, I like stuff like that happens a lot to where it's like when the tide turns and it's like the D-boys have run into the law, whatever. And now it's like, this nigga done graduated. He got a decent job. Yeah. He doing well for himself. Yeah. And I was like, hey,
big
like,
head.
No, thank you.
Right.
That's why we trying to tell people that go for dudes that focus on money. That bugs me. Why does it matter?
But I can see why you would focus on money.
Thank you.
know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you're
like, if you have your own money,
right.
like,
you don't have that bugs me.
Like no.
Yeah, you should never. You should never. I see why you would, but you shouldn't.
I mean, I feel like at a certain age, because I mean,
maybe with bum ass nigga, right. I get that.
And some do. It's just
But then at the same time, you done had a baby with a nigga that was just Instagram popping, and he really ain't got shit.
Right. Yeah.
And now we like,
clout.
What are we gonna do?
Right.
So it's there.
It's not. What's wrong with people these days?
Yeah, definitely. It's just...
I think another problem is nobody minds their business nowadays.
No, it's who you date. Worry about who you date. You know, worry about what you doing.
They so worried, oh
because
God,
you would live better if you just worry about what you
doing.
doing.
Like I understand people like me. You see some.
I lived through this, and believe it or not, I lived through the fact that nobody mind their own business. And I be wondering why. I'm like, fam, I'm not even like, I'm just a regular guy in a regular world. Why y'all even worry? Like, why do y'all even care?
They don't got nothing going in their life, so it's just, let me worry about somebody else's life. Like, no, drink your water, mind your business. Like,
ooh, that's a good one.
Drink
your water, mind your business.
Drink your water, mind your business.
Like,
that's a good one.
Just worry about yourself. Like, that's the best. That's something you can do.
That's what I try to do.
Just worry about yourself.
Like, I really like literally. I don't care about anything outside of like myself, my friends, and like those within that circle of people. Mm-hmm. And everything outside of that is like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it shouldn't, but it surprises me that more people aren't that way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like if I seen one of y'all on a date and I knew y'all's other, like I don't feel like I know y'all. I wouldn't know y'all's other enough to be like, you'll never believe what I just saw.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's some silly shit to me. Or to be watching your stories and shit, reporting what's going on.
Yeah, it's just like if anything, I'll just keep it to myself, you know. Or
honestly, I'll forget about it. I won't even keep it to myself. Yeah. I just happen to see some shit that I now forgot about.
Yeah, like later. Oh, I forgot about that. Like, my bad. Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, that's the same thing when people like be like, when they make posts, like, I don't understand why people are worried about me, and then they post all they like.
It's
stuff.
just like, yeah, and with that, you posting, first of all, you post on Facebook for people to comment, like, do right. So and then you can't get mad when somebody says something about it, because you should never, if you have a problem, keep it to yourself or go visit somebody.
And see, that's my thing. Like, I don't post none of my personal life for online because, right, I'm gonna promote my business and I'm gonna post some lyrics that I like at the time, and then I'm gonna keep it moving.
Right.
So the fact that you dove in to line up this snap and they must have been at the same place at the same time. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. No, it's crazy. People crazy.
Yeah, because you can't put on your Facebook, I can't pay my rent this month. Say, broke ass. Be like, you know, like don't post shit like that.
You
Like
definitely-
only post the good shit that happened. Well, I don't even do that. Like I got a new car. Like, well, when I had a new car, I didn't post it. Like it's just certain things I feel I don't need to share to the world.
Right.
I can share
that's
to my
me.
friends and my family. You know, that's what we want to do. But I don't need to post every good thing that happens to me. Like because everybody has something that happens to
You
them.
don't need to post every good thing that happens to you. You don't need to post every good deed that you do.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
Like I hate when I see like people's stature, famous people like posting the fact that they like gave a homeless person $10.
Yeah, it's just like I didn't even know
man.
it. Like you should do that out the kindness of your heart because
Right.
you got it to do it. You know, like but hey, what's up? You know, I give everybody. I hate when they be like, here you go, record me. I give all these kids $20. It's like
Right.
we didn't want to see it. I mean, that's nice that you're doing that, but
Remember when we were younger? Like, okay, when I was younger, seeing fights or like going to fights used to be like that. Like, I didn't mind it. Nowadays, when I see like people record fights, I get so aggravated. I just
Really?
unfriend them. It
I'm-
aggravates me.
But to take it back to what you were saying though, when Drake dropped that God's playing video though, film that shit. God,
yeah, that was
that was a great
that-
video.
I didn't really mind. Like, I didn't like. Why would you do that? Like, that was okay.
I wish I was
Nah,
in
that
that
was-
grocery
Because there's
store.
people crying and shit in that video.
I
Like,
know that shit. I got teary eyed watching the
Yeah.
video because it's like
Like-
because it's like it's good to see people actually give back. Whether at the amounts that he was giving back is like that ain't normal. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like
definitely.
I might see somebody take $1,000 and pass $1,000 out,
right? Yeah.
but nobody's just dropping literally like 10 bands,
Pay
a
your
car,
tuition.
pay
And then,
your
yeah,
tuition.
Get
Like,
house, like you know,
that-
all that.
Get in the car.
and to see the people to see the people's reactions let me know it was like a genuine thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause they
Like
didn't even know.
that
Yeah.
that's what was dope to me.
And you in the video, so it's like
I would like to get myself to a point where I could like really give back
Mhm.
to the community at that type of level. Like you
Yeah.
can give 10, 15, 20, $100,
right? Yeah,
even $1,000, $5,000. Like, but when you like to really change a person's life,
yeah,
that's dope.
yeah. It is.
Because you never know, like you never know when a person's in that dark spot that
Yeah.
where they feel like it's like I don't have anything to get better, like
And
nothing
you
can
get
make
blessed.
it better, and then like you bless them like that,
Yeah.
like to bless a person like that,
Yeah, definitely.
bro, you sleep good.
Yeah, no, for real, and God's gonna bless you for that too. It's just
I used to be a Drake fan. I stopped being a Drake fan.
How?
right. How?
I'm only I like
had a
I'm
period where I
only
just didn't like his
I'm only
music.
not a Drake fan with my friends that are like super big Drake fans, like super big emo. In my personal life, hopefully no one listens to me right now. I'm always a Drake fan though.
No, he makes good music.
Yeah,
I
he
just,
do.
Great music.
It's just exactly what you said. Everybody just makes him.
But yeah.
So
We think it's kind of overrated in a way. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, a lot of artists are overrated.
You think so? Like who? Name
Don't say
5.
Beyonce.
Name 2.
Don't say Beyonce.
And don't name not one being Drake. Name 2.
Two?
Yeah.
Nicki.
You think
Minaj.
she's overrated?
How though?
Yeah.
She's literally the biggest women artist ever.
And so disrespectful.
Like as far as numbers though,
Numbers, yeah.
I'm sure what else matters.
I go with quality.
But what do you mean by quality?
Yeah.
I've never,
Because by
when I
default,
listen
her
to
quality right
music,
now has to be better than anyone's quality
when I
before.
listen to her music, like I'm sorry, I just can't sit and listen to all her music. I can only listen to her old music.
Yeah.
But when I sit and
yeah.
listen to it now, it just sounds like she's just like throwing shit together. Like
'Cause you gotta
Bird
think,
and
though.
Bird
It's
and,
like it's like, fam, I've been the best.
Yeah.
There's been no one next
so now
to
I
me.
can just start saying bullshit.
And then it's like the next closest thing to me is Cardi, who can barely speak English.
No, for real, she's a
I don't. Where's my like? What's pushing me to be better? Like you gotta
Okay.
think of a person like Drake. There are so many great rappers in front of him that you can't really push the brakes because there's always gonna like you leave the discussion open.
Yeah.
So he has to always go further, always go further, always go further, or niggas
keeps
is
going
always
further,
gonna, or that's what I'm saying, or niggas are always gonna be like, well, yeah, Drake, you did this, but I remember when Wayne did this.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
what can you like, especially when you get to rap? What female rapper has done anything near what Nicki's doing?
No, I mean I give it to her on like what she has done, and I do like occasionally like some of her songs. I just feel I'm just still living on the old
This
Nicki.
is the thing though, but this is what I feel like happens is that you're good for so long
Mhm.
that people just want some, like I feel like a lot of Cardi's push is the fact that Nicki's been the only one for so long. It's like, oh, someone we can actually get behind.
Yeah,
let's go with Cardi. Yeah, we love Cardi.
But I don't think she's gonna last long.
No, I think she don't even think she wants to be in it.
You know why she will though? She's an authentic ass person.
I feel like she would last long because I like her personality. Now, if I see her on TV, I'm definitely gonna watch. But musically, I mean, I don't really consider you as a rapper. I just think that you just became lucky. I don't really like.
But peep this though. What? I've never, ever listened to an entire Nicki album.
Me neither.
I listened to the whole Cardi, and it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. She got some good music,
and I don't even listen to women rap. But like I like to listen to music that I can relate to. So it's like, man, I don't relate to nothing Nicki talking about. I'm not right. I'm just not finna listen to that shit.
I mean, but yeah, some people are like it. I mean, I don't really listen to music that I can relate to. I mean, if I feel it, the beat going, the lyrics is good, then I listen to it. But I get what you're saying. I just feel like with them, I know they two female rappers. I know they up. I hate when they get compared to each other because I feel like
because they shouldn't be.
Yeah, because I feel like Nicki is an actual rapper. Like this is something you do.
But peep is though. What? Nicki's been the only good female rapper for so long. The media has to have something to talk about.
But how long is she gonna last? Because there's only so much that you can say.
Who?
Cardi.
That's the thing though.
Because you're talking about sucking dick, riding dick. Being a bad bitch, it's like how many times can you say
if we really think about it,
I mean Nicki's done that too, but I feel
being a female, when will any of that go out of style?
Never.
Just like that, like you feel me? Like there will be an age group that outgrows it, and at that same part, there will be an age group walking into it. So it's like it's relevant.
I like the message Nicki has though,
which is
going to school, like doing something with yourself, investing. I know it could possibly all be a scene, but she did give her time out to pay for a lot of people's tuition.
I mean,
I did see on Twitter.
But let's not act like that ain't also like a write-off, so you don't get taxed as hard. It's like I got hella money, I gotta do something with this shit. Yeah, let me pay for some scholarships.
No, for real.
Like it sound good when we talking about it, but let's be for real. It's like, oh, these ain't gonna tax shit at me. Just gave up 50 bands for this.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so did you hear what Azealia Banks said about Cardi?
She's a bum.
Who is she?
She's a joke.
I like Azealia.
Ain't no way.
Gemini too. So I really
that's why you connect with her, but you don't like. You don't even know none of her music.
No, I know some of her music, but I don't like how she's more known for what you say than your music. Like
no one even knows that she makes music.
Yeah, everybody knows because you go off on everybody. It's just like, but no, half the shit she do say do be true.
Like what?
Cardi B is illiterate, and what else she say?
I mean, but you got to think like.
Now I feel like it was a little haterish because you could
exactly.
Everybody knows she's illiterate. Like you could,
but to what extent? Like let's be 100. English not even her first language.
What is she? Dominican or
like she's like island type.
But
shit.
when she born,
she speaks Spanish her first language.
Oh, okay.
So to think that you can talk English. Like how many people bilingual in the U.S., which is crazy because if you go outside the world, like take it to Europe, 70% of the population speak more than one language. Nobody here speaks nothing but English, and that's what makes me like, oh, you Mexicans ain't coming to take over our place.
He called them animals.
Oh wait, what?
Trump called them animals,
and that's why he needs to go. Oh, I'm surprised anybody killed him yet, honestly.
Because if you
I'm being dead ass. Like I'm surprised nobody has tried or attempted. Like no one.
Let me ask y'all this: what y'all think about Kanye?
Oh, I don't fuck with Kanye.
Why?
Because you saying slavery is a choice because
you went right where I wanted you to go.
You can't. I mean, I understand. No, I don't understand. I mean, I feel like
peep game though.
What?
Go ahead now. Go ahead.
I feel like
so I can dead you out. So I can dead you out.
No, I just feel like with that, like that don't make no sense. And I'm glad that dude. Did you see when the dude was in there?
And guess what?
What?
Which time? Like I know where you had it. You had it into the fact where he was like, we chose for slavery for 400 years and blah 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 blah. And bro was like, you're an idiot, Kanye. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Yeah.
But peep is though.
What?
All right, before I go further though, because if you don't believe in this, then it won't even matter. Do you believe in an elite group that pushes messages and like Do you believe there's an elite group that
Yes.
that is over everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you do believe that?
Yes.
So peep game.
Okay.
Slavery started in the Americas, in the U.S. 1619. Next year will be 2019. That will make 400 years. So he's saying the powers that be are, they've taken us out of chains and blacks only being like, now it's a mental thing. They mentally have you enslaved.
Yeah.
Because they've painted this picture of go to school. When you get done with school, go to college. When you get done with college, get a job. When you get a job, do this. Everybody's making money from that shit but you.
Right.
So he's saying like, I want to wake you up from being stuck in this life of like, you're stuck in a life where you can't win. You're not supposed to win because it's all business. Like, you're gonna go to college, you're gonna rack up 50 bands, 100 bands in debts.
Right.
You're gonna get a job to make $50,000 a year, and you're gonna have to pay that shit off.
Right.
But you also, with that 50 bands a year, gotta live your life. You gotta buy a car. You gotta take care of your kids.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get out of that debt.
No.
And while you stuck in that debt, the people that put you in that debt or tricked you into being into that debt are making more and more and more money.
Yeah,
and like, bro was like, you're an idiot because you're saying people chose slavery. Like, if you really look at the interview where he said that shit, at no point in the interview is he talking about the past. He's talking about right now. His next statement.
You want to go back?
His
and
next
video?
watch the like, bro, watch the video, and he's gonna be like, yeah, slavery was a choice instead of like, now your brain is in chains.
Yeah.
And he goes forward with that because you really like you don't like this is the thing. You go to school, you got Black History Month, and you don't really learn anything about Black culture.
Except the same shit.
Yeah, the same shit.
Literally.
year.
Martin Luther King,
Literally.
Malcolm
But
X,
like
Rosa Parks. You know, you don't really hear about the other people.
But like, you've never like most people have never heard of like Mansa Musa, who is like literally the richest person like ever, who was a Black man.
See,
You never learned about nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me that history too.
Right, yeah.
Don't just tell me, but which then takes it back into the point of like, that is also a form of oppression, because if I only let you know the bad right now, like if I only know about 200 years ago the bad that they live, and I think about right now, it's like, like, I'm not living so bad after all. Like, what am I complaining about? But if they teach you about like the years of dominance and when you really ran shit and you was on top of shit, it puts you in a different mind state of like, how do I get back to that? Like, you're not comparing it to, now you look at yourself as like, I'm not where I should be. Whereas if all I know is negative shit and I think of now, it's like, oh no, I'm free. I'm good. Everything's good. So like, well, Kanye, I used to hate Kanye. I hated when he did Yeezus. Literally up until this shit that I realized. That's when I started fucking with Kanye.
I've always
probably like 2 weeks ago. I ain't listened to Kanye. I don't even listen to Kanye's music since my Dark and Beautiful Twisted Fantasy. Because everything past that, I was like, man, this nigga's out of his mind. Yeah. And then I really sat back and I thought about like what he was pushing. And then he made it to this whole thing of like, the powers that be try to ruin all Black icons. And then once I seen the T.I. shit of recent, like just the other day, T.I. got arrested outside of his own neighborhood.
What they said, because he was drunk or something?
They try to say he was drunk and being like,
and I seen
like who like imagine you live in a gated community. You go trying to go to your house, and the security's like, you don't live here, no.
Yeah, because I seen that. It's like, why would you try to go home?
Who
like,
wouldn't be
my
mad?
Wife is there.
Like who wouldn't be livid about that?
Right. Yeah.
But it's like they try. Even Dave Chappelle said they try to write you off as crazy because that's the
crack.
And he was like, that's the quickest way to turn people against you. And then, bro, Kanye might be crazy, but he be saying some shit. Because my nigga was like, okay, so you remember when he said the whole shit, and are you aware that like Daz Dillinger, Big Crip, was like, yeah, any Crip see Kanye, green lights, so go whoop his nigga. Kanye, because when they were interviewing him, he was like, how you feel about like Daz putting the hit out on you, blah blah blah. And Kanye was like, well, what's the first thing that they do? They send your own people to kill you. What they did to Malcolm X. And like you don't want to think about the shit as like, of course, like he's not pushing the same message as Malcolm X, right. But also at the same time, is he? We're not looking back. We in it.
Yeah.
It's deep, bro. Kanye's deep. I fuck with Kanye, and I didn't think I hate the fact that I'm saying this because I was against him. But he kind of deep. I kind of fuck with him.
What you just said was very deep.
Yeah.
No,
because most people when you talk to people about the whole black culture and stuff, they automatically want to just throw the blame on everybody, but they never want to look at themselves.
And that's what he's pushing. He's like even his thing about the whole democratic mindset. It's like if I give you food stamps and I give you welfare and I give you this, you're always dependent on it. You never want to better yourself because you like, oh, I got 500 in food stamps this month. What do I need?
Right.
I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
But okay, fuck that $500. What are you making? 500,000.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you're content.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to like teach people like fuck that content shit. Yeah. Go get it.
Yeah, right.
But there's so many closed-minded people that it just like. Plus, you also like before I watched the TMZ interview, I just read the headline. Oh. If you read the headline every time, it's gonna be like,
what is that?
What the fuck? Well, in the headline and that shit, they were talking about Kanye said slavery was a choice. When he's talking about right now, which I do feel like a lot of people are you're like not necessarily a slave, but you're choosing to be blind to shit in your face. Like we were talking about with the This Is America video.
Yeah, because
like how they're dancing and they're distracting you from what's really going on.
Because America loves black culture, they don't like black people.
Woo! So. That is crazy.
I think
that's fact.
I think that's why everybody, especially it was a lot of black people, making like little funny things with the video because they're so focused on how he's dancing.
Yeah, doing the shoot.
Yeah,
and all
but you know what's crazy is that. So have y'all noticed like the ad libs and shit he got in the video?
Yeah.
Do you think he's taunting these people, or do you think he's putting the ad libs in there because it'll make the song better? Because like in the part where he's like doing the shit, he's like dancing, like it might have made reference to like gay or something, and then Thug pops up, and who's the first nigga in rap that niggas be like, oh, niggas gay, fuck him,
yeah,
Thug. And then he got like Block Boy JB doing ad libs, and niggas is like, this is retarded, this is stupid shit. And it's like, I don't know if he's making fun of these niggas on his song, or if he's like using the ad lib because there's some hot niggas, and it's like, it'll catch.
Yeah.
And you'll never know because he's
not going to speak. Like, you and like us,
like how we doing
versus him being like, this is what it is, it's over.
Yeah.
So I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I think it's great what he's doing.
I think
at least people question it.
Yeah, I think it is kind of good. It's just like,
I mean, you have a whole bunch of black people sitting there communicating like, well, I think it means this, I think it means that.
Right. And have you watched the Kanye and Charlamagne interview?
Nope. Was it where they were just sitting down?
They were sitting down. Then he bought like 300 acres and shit. But, like watching both of those, it makes like people always say like Kanye only compares himself to great white men and blah blah blah. He never compares himself to black people, blah blah blah. But I think that's also like a tactic to make white people understand like. They don't look at the black heroes that you and I look at as like these black heroes. They're not looked the same in all eyes.
Right.
So it's like, I don't want you to see me as Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or whatever. Like, I want you to see me as people you think are great.
Right.
Don't put me on that scale because I know that scale is inferior to you for real. Put me with your Steve Jobs. Put me with like these fashion house leaders. Like, because that's who you view as these upper echelon people.
Yeah, and you should be.
And like, I don't want you to think of me as like Kanye. Even when he was talking about the shit where you like they labeled me as a rapper, Kanye the rapper. Like, no, I'm an artist. Which in his case, I mean, he's way more than music. So to just be like a rapper, he's like they put the negative annotation towards that,
Yeah.
and then you mix it with like a lot of the shit that they're pushing out right now, like foolishness, and it's like, damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
That is deep. Well, thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
And make sure everybody goes to that event Saturday. I'll
Hopefully,
be there.
they should. It'll be a great time.
7 o'clock, Parachute Factory.
7 o'clock, Parachute Factory. 7 to 11, and then afterwards, I think we're having like a party ourselves, but it's gonna be like a house party type vibe. So if you're watching this, or if you'd like to come, holler at me. I'll give you the deets.
All right. Thank you all for watching and listening.